Casting now.
It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show, 24/7, 365 at JiggyJaguar.com. Today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have some interesting studio guests. We have a guy who lives in Hutchinson, Kansas, but he DJ'd last night in Lawrence, and he's going to swing through Salina and do our show. I don't know. And then we have world-famous porn star Naomi Banks on the Skype today. And it should
be... she's calling?
That's what's scheduled through her PR company. I don't know. We love it out here. We love the rub PR. That's all I got to say. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show, JiggyJaguar.com. As I say every single week, the views and opinions expressed on this segment or any portion of this program are of the guests and the callers only. Jiggy Jaguar, KJ Radio, KM Entertainment, or the network affiliates have not endorsed any of these opinions, and the opinions do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of the rabble-rousing ringleader Ross Long or myself, Jigman Freud.
The newly appointed news director of KJAG Radio.
Exactly. And we're getting it going today. We're offending non-Caucasian racial groups. We're committing felonies by yelling at cats. We're denigrating women, and we're making negligent use of burning materials. And if you don't like any of that, go gargle with a bottle of Rogaine and grow a beard on your tongue. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show. And this week, as always, we're doing the damn thing on a Sunday from JiggyJaguar.com. And joining us today also, we have Livestream, which is livestream.com/JiggyJaguar.
We're pumping out a good signal.
Go over
there. All you have to do is go to JiggyJaguar.com.
Yeah, that's
You've got the embed on there. Hit the button and endure the commercial, and then watch us.
Or you can go over to basementradio.net and watch us live. Because
really?
They are taking our signal as well.
They did an embed?
Yes.
They might get a call from somebody.
That's right. They,
what you doing?
What are you doing over there? And also catch us on kjagradio.com, as well as our good friends in Canada. SRN, the Spirit of South York at 148.ca.
We're actually on the air.
Yes.
We're on the air.
Yes.
How do they get away with it in Canada? Do they have to pay fines, or
I'm assuming
down in Texas, they just pay the fine?
Oh yes, of course. We are on Talk Radio X down there in Texas, and we're also in Denver, Colorado on Sports Radio 101 The Puck. I don't know why I'm on a sports talk station, but I'm there.
Well, we got midget wrestling to talk about.
Yes.
So everybody in Denver that's waiting for sports news, it's coming.
We're going to talk about those damn midgets.
Damn.
And we have wildbunchradio.com as well, and our good friends at WBTM at WBTM.info. And podcast is all over the internet. For a complete list of podcast sites, check out the podcast directory at JiggyJaguar.com. And we have many more affiliates, but I do not have enough time to name all 50 in this segment. And join us each and every Sunday live at 2 p.m. Central. You can chat, participate live with us. I also remind you to subscribe to the TalkShoe.com link for all the current past shows. And I want to encourage you to listen live from 2 to 5 and eventually listen live and call into this broadcast, which most people, they have no problem calling into this broadcast.
Well, usually they're drunk. or
hey man,
you told me to call you 2 weeks ago, and I'm getting around to it.
Calling you now, man. Podcast, of course, is available each and every Sunday at 10 p.m. Central on JiggyJaguar.podomatic.com, and we also have our videos of this broadcast available on our website as well.
As well as rosslong.info.
Exactly.
That's the easy way, if you're not listening or watching us live, to go view the archives commercial-free.
Exactly. Just go view them at rosslong.info. That's just the simplest place to go.
That's where the evidence is that we ever did it.
That's right. Where we have people... I feel very proud of this radio broadcast because this broadcast has been used in court many a time.
That's right.
They have used the video, the audio, everything I've written down. I have been sued in courts of law with this radio broadcast. I thank you.
Well, I thought didn't they try to do a criminal? Well, at least they expected if you'd lose that they'd haul you away in handcuffs.
Yes.
Because you've been bad.
I'd be across the street with capes.
Because you said burger.
That's right.
You can't say burger?
I can't say burger. And apparently,
Booger.
Ed Baldwin can say other things.
We're not going to
talk about that.
Ed Baldwin.
We're not going to beat up Ed because we like Ed. We want him to come back and do sample text in January.
We understand, Ed, that you're a patsy.
He was a patsy, and he was pushed into something. He was being used for something, and it didn't work, and that's fine. This first segment of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar show brought to you by our good friends at Jezebel's, 4520 East 47th Street South in Wichita, Kansas, jezebelswichita.com. I understand from Dave and a few people down there at Jezebel's that they're going to be having a pretty big Christmas party, so I don't know who the hell they're bringing in. But if it's like any of the people I have hanging on the wall over there, it should be very fun. I also, speaking of people I have hanging on the wall over there, Nikki Benz is hanging up there, and I recently seen a interview she did with
get a shot of that on
Mark
live
Madden in some sports talk station in Philadelphia. He did a horrible job. I think our interview was much more entertaining. She took Chris's belt off and I guess for lack of a better term, spanked him at the strip club. We had a very entertaining interview with Nikki. She did most of the interview topless, which I had to clean it up for YouTube, but that's fine. You can see the complete unedited version at Blip TV.
I've got a shot now of the fabulous Miss Wendy. She could almost be a
stripper. That's right, fabulous Miss Wendy up there.
She's got the intelligence of it.
She's got the intelligence of a stripper.
Here, I'll get a close up.
Oh
yeah, she's a big perv.
She's a big perv magnet, and we love fabulous Miss Wendy.
And it didn't seem to faze her in the least that she got fired. She just got on a plane and
just got on a plane and went and.
We'll Skype. We'll Skype. I got 5 minutes before I got to get on the plane, but yeah, let me Skype.
She's got no problem whatsoever. She's a fruitcake. Her last interview that she did with us, she had 2 belts on just in case one failed. None of them means.
I think neither of them were designed to hold up her pants.
No.
But I don't think she has a problem taking off her pants.
No. So. Well, there you go. If you want to get a hold of us, it's JiggyJaguar.com. Also, while you're over at JiggyJaguar.com, be sure to check out our all our various crap over there. We've got pictures. We've got my audio interviews. We're going to be talking to during this broadcast at some point. I will play my phone interview that I did with Al Roker from the Today Show. He's out hawking some book, so he had to call me. We'll talk to Al Roker later on in the broadcast.
Al Roker?
Al Roker. Not Al Roker Jr. from the Man Cow program, but the actual Al Roker.
The weather guy.
The weather guy, yes. He did a 10-minute interview with me this week. It's one of those typical...
He's coming on today?
Yeah, I've got a phone interview we did with him last Tuesday.
So what is it? The usual ambush
interview?
No. Or the did you find out meat on his past, and we'll ask him. No.
And you can watch live stream as well over there at JiggyJaguar.com. Our monthly poll: how often do you check Jiggy Jaguar online? Daily, hourly, weekly, monthly, twice a day. Refresh the page every minute. If I told you I'd have to kill you, or my personal favorite, Marcia Smith is an embezzler.
Marcia Smith, that also is synonymous with Marcia Stevenson.
Exactly. They're
the current.
I should probably change that.
The current executive director of Community Access Television of Salina, Inc., or Access Television Inc., or whatever.
What that means. And find us on Facebook. We have our Facebook group up there. 551 people so far like me. I don't know what that means in the Facebook world, but and I want to send a special shout out to Las Vegas, Nevada, who checked in with our website 3 hours ago.
Ooh, is it like Lady Blake or something?
I don't know.
She's a big
also,
I should have saw her out there.
APO Armed Forces in Europe. Whatever that is. So I think you guys are checking us out.
They expect hip-hop guests.
Exactly. And we're going to give them hip hop
guests
here in
Shortly.
just a few shakes of a lamb's tail, whatever the hell that means. Next week on this broadcast, we're going to be talking with I believe the Sabertooth man from
again
Manhattan. He's coming down. He's bringing a couple of his rap friends with him, so it should be fun.
And then,
as I say it in my uncool hip white guy voice, rap friends.
Is he just gonna?
And now we're going to play a track from 3-6 Mafia. It's called what is it? What was the call? Oh, James Brockaway. He knows I'm on the air.
Just don't tell us.
No, I'm on the air.
Just don't try to tell us that. Hey man,
you know better than that.
Radio station's down.
It's hard out here for a pimp. Here comes 3-6 Mafia. Oh.
Go to live stream, baby. We'll talk to you that way. Ring once for yes and twice for no. That's how we'll communicate with you, James.
That's how we'll communicate with James.
So if you're listening to us now, call us and let it ring for 2 seconds and then hang up.
That's right.
Okay, you have 5 seconds to do that. 3, 2.
Okay. We're going to take a quick little timeout. When we come back, we will apparently chat with our studio guest. I was going to chat with our porn star, but she, of course,
we'll give
called in yet.
We'll give the audience a quick look at our studio guests. Who are these folks?
I'll let them introduce themselves.
We'll let them introduce themselves. Guess for now, everybody.
That's right.
Back to Jiggy.
We will. We will figure it out when we get back. And I want to thank you guys for checking us out today. We've got some interesting things. We're going to have an interesting discussion later about entertainment venues in central Kansas. So it should be fun. When we get back, we've got more. So keep it locked, keep it loaded here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show.
Motherfuckers, crank it. You've got Jiggy Jaguar.